Hello dear students. In this video lecture, we will learn topic number 1, Environment Part 2. What we will learn today? Some agenda points are given, that is environmental issues. Unit outcome is understand about environmental issues and their impacts. The contents are greenhouse effect, global warming, climate change, and acid rain. Learning objective or the key learning is unit outcome 1E, describe various environmental issues. Let us see the concept map. There are various environmental issues like global warming, greenhouse effect, nuclear accidents, ozone layer depletion, acid rain, and climate change. The first environmental issue is greenhouse effect. The phenomenon of increase in temperature of the earth as in artificial greenhouse is called greenhouse effect. The gases which are responsible for the greenhouse effect are called greenhouse gases. A warming of Earth's surface and troposphere, which is the lowest layer of the atmosphere, caused by trapping the heat in the form of infrared radiation near the Earth's surface by atmospheric constituents such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrogen dioxide, and chlorofluorocarbons. Environmental scientists estimated that the greenhouse effect of carbon dioxide was 57%, chlorofluorocarbon was 25%, methane was 12%, and that of the oxides of nitrogen was 6%. Effects on animals. It has a role in spreading different types of diseases like malaria, filariasis, cholera, and diarrhea, etc. due to rise in temperature. It has a role in increasing the number of vectors like insects transmitting diseases. Effects on plants. It affects water cycle, soil moisture, and soil composition. As a result, there is a change in cultivation and harvesting periods of crops. Tropical plants are seen at the temperate region. It affects on yield of the crops. Effects on climate. It increases the temperature of earth. It brings about the melting of ice in the polar regions, which increases the sea level, due to which the lowland coastal areas may sink and go underwater. It also changes the pattern of rainfall and weather conditions. Global warming and greenhouse effect are not two different incidences, rather they are the two sides of the same coin. Global warming, the second environmental issue. Global warming is the phenomenon of the rise in temperature of the earth by accumulation of greenhouse gases. About 75% of the solar energy reaching the earth is absorbed on the earth's surface, which increases its temperature. The rest of the heat radiates back to the atmosphere. Some of the heat is trapped by greenhouse gases, mostly carbon dioxide. This responds to keep the temperature warmer. The effects are temperature increases, glaciers melt, rising ocean levels, alter forest, crop yields, affect the human health, affect ecosystem, and season changes. Global warming potential for the six primary greenhouse gases are summarized in this slide. GWP is the global warming impact that a greenhouse gas would have over a 10-year time frame. By definition, carbon dioxide is used as the reference benchmark. The next environmental issue is climate change. Climate is average weather at a given point and time of year over a long period, typically 30 years. We expect the weather to change a lot from day to day, but we expect the climate to remain relatively constant. If the climate doesn't remain constant, we call it climate change. The changes in sun's output, that is solar radiation, Earth's orbit, drifting continents, volcanic eruptions, and greenhouse gases. The next environmental issue is acid rain. Acid rain is basically rain that has a low pH. When fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas are burned, chemicals like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides are produced. These chemicals react with water and other chemicals in the air to form sulfuric acid, nitric acid, and other harmful pollutants like sulfates and nitrates. These acid pollutants spread upwards into the atmosphere and finally return to the ground in the form of acid rain. Now, what are the effects of acid rain? It affects the plant and the human life. So, what we have learned today? Greenhouse effect and its impacts, global warming and its impacts, climate change and its impacts, acid rain and its impacts. Let us have a quiz. Which of the following is not the impact of acid rain? Option A, acidification of soil. Option B, deterioration of buildings. Option C, loss of crops. Option D, improve the taste of water. And the correct answer is option D, improve the taste of water. Next question. Which one of the following is not a recyclable waste? Option A, metal. Option B, plastic. Option C, sand. Option D, glass. The correct answer is option C, sand. Next question. Greenhouse gases which is present in very high quantity is option A, propane. Option B, ethane. Option C, carbon dioxide. Option D, methane. The correct answer is option C, carbon dioxide. Next question. Burning of fossil fuels. Option A, decrease greenhouse gases. Option B, increase greenhouse gases. Option C, increase level of oxygen. Option D, increase level of ethane. And the correct answer is option B, increase greenhouse gases. Next question. What type of radiation is trapped on the Earth's surface by the greenhouse effect? Option A, UV rays. Option B, gamma rays. Option C, X rays. And option D, infrared rays. And the correct answer is option A, ultraviolet rays, that is UV rays. So happy online learning, my dear students. Thank you for watching this video.